What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the PSN Commanders Network. It's your boy Tom K. Tech back in the video. If I get to a glory to God, for God, when I wrap it right now, God's open doors in payment ways for all you wonderful people in the Lord's name. Pretty much today's video. We're gonna talk these guys, Washington Commanders, and today we're gonna talk about Minicamp Day 1. If we get too far into it, quick verse of days from Isaiah 26 verse 4 states in the Bible: "Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself is the rock eternal." So the Lord always will rock with you. The Lord will always have your back. Just have faith in Him, man. That's basically what today's verse. You skip to the 40-second mark, get right to today's content. So, talk about minicamp. We'll talk about Mike Samuel signed his contract today. Shout out to Mike Samuel, RaiseHail. Jake Bates also visited the facility today. He worked out along with Andre Schmidt, the Battlehawks kicker from the UFL. So he did that today as well. Austin Eckler's working on kickoff returns and OTAs. That's interesting. I'll get to the play-by-play real quick. We'll get to the Dan Quinn stuff first, and then we'll get to the play-by-play. This is from Zach Selby on X. He stated that Dan Quinn, addressing the media before practice, said Johnny Newton had a procedure on his foot and had hit all the markers he needed to hit. He's able to do light work as he goes through his recovery. Quinn says it's important to see Jayden Daniels continue to show progress. Trying to make sure I got this somewhere. Fall. Dan Quinn says it's important for Jayden Daniels to continue to show progress in running the system. Doing a good job so far. Needs to keep executing. With the offensive line, Quinn wants to see good technique in executing the system correctly. So contact is eliminated because there's no pads on, obviously. Want to see proper technique in keeping their assignments. Dan Quinn says Terry McLaurin's one hell of a ball player. He's an excellent pro. John Conway said the same thing about Johnny Newton. That Jack Selby said he's hit all of his markers after surgery on his foot. He said he can start doing some light work, but not sure his availability for the start of training camp, which is 6 weeks away. There's a video of Jayden Daniels working on his footwork. After that, is another video, just everyone just practicing. Really nice sideline grab from Davion Davis on a pass from Marcus Mariota. Kept both feet in bounds before rolling out. That's a nice play from Davion Davis. That's cute. He's not going to make the team, but something to point out. Cornelius Lucas got the start at left tackle today in the minicamp sessions. It's minicamp, but something to point out. De'Ami Brown just caught a deep pass from Jayden Daniels as he rolls to his right. Should be noted that would have been a sack in usual situations, but still, nice pass. Cool. Kicker Lucas Haverstick is at Commanders practice here for a tryout. Interception alert! Jeremy Chin picks off a tip pass from Jayden Daniels. Hey man, defense get paid too, right? Shout out to Jeremy Chin. John Keim also tweeted that or posted that Jayden Daniels is taking all of the first quarterback reps in 11-on-11 drills. That's the end of the play-by-play. This is the media session afterwards. Terry McLaurin addressing the media said he's working on getting yards after the catch. That's definitely near the top of his list of priorities. Also trying to clean up some of his route running errors, and the results have been clear on film. So I know he's talking about this top of his routes, the stem of his routes, kind of his angling, so he can kind of throw off a DB, make sure he don't know where he's going at the stem of his route. So that's something he wants to work on this year. McLaurin on Jayden Daniels, he's very charismatic, really personal when you walk in the building. Guys have no problem approaching him. He came in really prepared, did a good job, again, the most out of his reps. McLaurin said there's an open door communication between him and Jayden, and Daniel's not afraid to use it. Dan Quinn and his staff enforce after competition. That competition makes everyone better. It's a constant mentality they're driving home. And then John Keim finally posted that Terry McLaurin raved about Jayden Daniels, talked about his preparation, anticipation throws, and the deep ball. All right, so quick synopsis. Johnny Newton is starting to do some light work, which is good news. He should be ready for training camp, I would hope. It's 6 weeks away, so he should be ready for the start of camp as it'll be late in July. But as of right now, he's doing some light work as he continues to recover, which is good news. I like to hear that because I want him to be ready for the regular season. If he's ready for camp, he'll definitely be ready for the regular season, as long as not any re-injuries or any setbacks, which is great to hear. As for the actual play-by-play itself, nothing really to talk about there. Quinn Lucas is playing left tackle. I'm not surprised to hear that he's the most experienced tackle in the room right now, so that makes sense. As that competition continues between him and Brandon Coleman, when the pads come on in July, we'll see who's playing then. But right now, it's minicamp. I'm not gonna take too much stock in that right now. But the raving about Jayden Daniels is a great thing to hear, especially from your number one wide receiver, Terry McLaurin. And I want to address something real quick. Let's recap this first. Shout out to Selby. I don't have the Minicamp notebook. I'm recording for our 3:45, so they just talked about this about an hour ago. So I didn't see a notebook yet, but when I see the notebook, I will put the link in my community tab post. But nonetheless, Dan Quinn is enforcing effort and competition, which is super important, especially this time of year where you're trying to get the best 53 men on a roster. We see some kicking competition today, some tryouts. The Blackhawks kicker was kicking today in tryouts. I knew they weren't done at kicker. They're bringing in Jake Bates, the Michigan Panthers kicker, as well. So we're gonna sign another kicker. We're gonna have a kicking competition between Ahmed and the new kicker. There's gonna be a competition, and hopefully, my man Ahmed is ready to compete for that job, and we'll see who wins. By then, we'll have a kicker competition. We're gonna split reps and kicker throughout camp and throughout the preseason. And before the preseason's over with, we will have a kicker. So that's going to do that. But I want to address something. Shout out to Tim Sports Talk, first and foremost. Shout out to his Discord. We have not checked out his Discord. Go in the channel, go into his description, go join the Discord. Really good discussions in his Discord server. Now, there's a certain someone, I won't say his name. I won't say his name respectfully. I don't want to put people out there. But this man continuously wants us to trade Terry McLaurin away. Right? Oh, by 30, he old. I need to get rid of Terry. Yeah. Shut the hell up. Okay? He's our best receiver on our team, respectfully. He's a leader in the locker room. He's someone everyone in this locker room respects. He doesn't need to go anywhere. If anything, add on to Terry McLaurin. Take a page out of the Philadelphia Eagles book. Get another bona fide receiver, pay both of them. And if Jahan turns head, don't bona fide receiver, pay him and Terry, move on with your life. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, we don't got no bunch of wide receiver depth." Cool. But hey, I trust Luke McCaffrey. I trust Jahan Dotson. I trust Terry McLaurin. Now behind them three, little suspect. Terry McLaurin needs to retire Washington Commander. Period. So, Commanders, do me a favor. A huge solid, please. I want Terry McLaurin, Sam Cosmi to get extensions this year or next year. But it needs to be done. Especially Sam Cosmi. He's been a soldier, and he deserves to be paid like one. And Terry McLaurin's been through a bunch of bull crap, bunch of 100 trillion different quarterbacks. Now we had the franchise guy. Pay your franchise wide receiver. As such, please. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys be easy, be safe, stay healthy, stay blessed. Comment your thoughts on this video. Go subscribe to the Life of Tone channel for your vlogs and story times. Also subscribe to a lot of fashion channel for your fashion tips and also fashion trends and sneaker unboxing and sneaker and clothing hauls. If you find, subscribe to the live reaction channel, which I'll be starting very, very soon. I'll put all my links in the description. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man.